Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Irregular Spiral by DJV. So we have standard irregular 6x6 Sudoku rules. So that means in every row, every column, and every bolded outlined region, we have the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. So these work just like boxes, but they aren't boxes. They're still 6 in size, there's still 6 of them, but they're weird shapes, irregular shapes, one might say. We also have quadruples in the grid. That's these circles that occupy the corners between 4 cells. So those digits need to appear somewhere in the 4 cells that it touches. And if a digit appears more than once, like up here, then that needs to appear that many times, at least. You're not restricted to only that number of times, but it needs to be at least that number of times. So at least 1 1, at least 2 5s in here. And those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you want to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, when I was looking at this, I noticed that these 2 5s do need to appear either here or here. But there's a problem with doing it here, which is that they'd be in the same region. So this is actually 2 5s here. And now we need a 1. And actually, if we think about this quad here, it's 4 digits and 4 cells. So these are actually, we can pencil this. This is going to be 3 5 6, or sorry, 3 4 6. None of which are 1, right? So this quad still needs a 1, so that's going to go here. All right, so what else can we do? I'm tempted to just pencil these. 1 2 3 4. We are going to need a 1 here. 3 4 5 6, and then 1 2 3 4. It's a bit messy, but when I did that, I noticed that they all have 3 4s. So let's actually, I'm going to green each of these quads. Notice they don't overlap. Oops, I don't know what happened there. Sorry. Notice they don't overlap. And so we can describe exactly the contents of the green cells. It's 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 3 4 5 6. So notice 3 and 4 appears in all of them. That's 4 of each of 3 and 4. And it's in 4 rows and it's in 4 columns. 4 rows and 4 columns have exactly 4 of each. So what am I getting at? Let's color these purple. It means these purple cells can't have 3 or 4 in them. That would be too many 3s and 4s in those columns or those rows. Because again, there's 4 of each in the green, and that's all those rows and columns can accommodate. So the puzzle has 6 of each. So that means we're missing 2 of each of 3 and 4. So actually, conveniently, that means these corners contain 2 3s and 2 4s, which means we can just make 3 4 pairs out of them. So that's pretty neat. And I don't need the colors anymore. The 5 and 6, I don't think, in the 1 and 2, I don't think we can do as much with. Okay, we can do some cleanup here because we know there's 2 4s in here. So we can kind of do the same exact logic, right? But it's kind of on a smaller scale. This green has 2 4s. So in these columns, these purple cells, and these 2 rows, these purple cells, we can't have any more 4s because there's already 2 of them. 2 columns can only have 2 4s. 2 rows can only have 2 4s. They're here in green. So none of these purple cells can be 4, and all of them have 4 penciled, so that seems useful. Okay, so in this region, I don't think I need these highlighted anymore. This region here now has a 3 6 pair in it, so we can get the 4 and the 2. And that actually does give us the corners. That's cool. This is not a 3. This is not a 4. We can clean all this up. This quad got its 2. It can't have another one. And that's only true because we know what all 4 of the digits are. We need 1 of each. Similarly, we have a 3 6 pair on this quad. So this has to be a 4. Otherwise, we won't get a 4. That puts the other 4 here. These can't be 4 anymore, so that puts the other 4 here. We have a 1 3 pair here, so this is 6. This is all just kind of resolving itself, isn't it? We have a 1 2 pair in this quad, so this has to be 3 and 4. This is not a 3. I gotta be careful here. This quad needs a 1 and a 2. That's gonna go here. That creates 2 1 2 pairs. So this is 5 or 6. And this is 3 5 or 6. Oh no, we know that can't be 3. We have the 3 4 pair. So it's just 5 or 6 also. So that leaves 1 2 here for the column, which we can actually finish, and that gives us the 4 and the that gives us the 4 but not the 3. Yeah, this quad can fulfill either way. Okay, let's be careful here. We need a 2 in this region. That goes here, and we need a 6. That looks down. I feel like we're finishing up. We just need to pencil the right things. We need 5 and 6 here, and those are known, 6 and 5. This column is known at least. That's a 6. This is a 2. Okay, so that finishes all these. This is a 5. That's a 3. Finishes those. This is a 1. And then, yeah, this quad needs a 6 in it. So that's 6 and 5 and 6 and 5. And we're done. Very nice. Cool puzzle, DJV. I liked the sort of two uses of the kind of, these rows can have this number of values and they're all in a smaller space that's covered by those rows and columns. That was a neat use of that. I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed this puzzle as well. Let me know how you did. And of course, if you did enjoy it, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.